This edition of Bodyshaping Blueprint TV is brought to you by Boom Bodyshaping Studio, changing people's lives 1 pound at a time. For more information, go to boombodyshapingstudio.com.
What's up everyone, this is Cameron Macrochuck here with Bodyshaping Blueprint TV, where it is our mission to help you transform your body and transform your life all in 5 minutes or less per day. And today we're talking all about sleep. And I've been having this conversation with a couple of my clients here. They come to the 6:15 a.m. Metabolic session here at Boom Bodyshaping. And I've been telling them for the last little while that they need to sleep more, because they think it's a good idea to go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning and then get up at 5 and come here for a high intensity metabolic session. And you know who you are. So you guys need to be getting to sleep at a good time if you're getting up early in the morning. It's great to get up early. It's great to get up early, like around 5, 6, whatever, to get your day started. But you guys need to be getting to bed early. And not only is sleep important for, you know, being awake and being alert and just overall functionality during the day, but it's also important for trying to lose weight. There's a lot of studies now that show that sleep deprivation actually does have an effect on weight gain and people's metabolism, and a big one is insulin resistance. Sleep deprivation has been shown now to be very big in the role of developing insulin resistance in your body, which is a contributing factor to diabetes. So not a good thing to have, and it's not a good thing to have that risk factor that's so easily adjusted and easily controlled as just going to bed earlier, getting a little bit more sleep at night. So also it affects your hormone, the hormones in your body as well. A couple in particular, leptin and ghrelin. Leptin is a hormone that actually, it decreases your appetite, so it keeps your appetite in check. Ghrelin is one that increases your appetite, so they work kind of back and forth like that. And there's studies now that show that sleep deprivation will actually affect the release of those hormones, so that your appetite is irregular, and it will actually increase your appetite. So the hormone that increases your appetite gets released more, and the hormone that decreases your appetite gets released less. So you feel hungry during the day and you end up eating more calories throughout the day. Also, your food choices are affected by your sleep patterns. So people that don't sleep a lot and have sleep deprivation, they make poor food choices, generally speaking, throughout the day, which is also another cause of, you know, weight gain and diabetes and all of that horrible stuff. So you guys need to be getting to bed earlier. You guys should be shooting for between 6 and 8 hours of sleep ideally, and that's kind of the happy point for sleep. Dipping below the 6-hour mark is when you start to see those negative side effects of it. And I know what you're thinking, because I hear it this morning. You'll say, well, I feel great when I'm functioning, I feel good during the day, and I'm not tired, and I'm awake, and I can function on 4 hours of sleep a night. Well, you can't. You just think you can. What's really going on in your body is it's affecting your body in a way that you don't even realize, but it is. If you can, and I asked my clients this morning this, if you think to yourself, if you get a sudden burst of, a sudden second wind towards the end of the night, like around 11:30 at night, if you get that second wind and you feel very energized around that time, that's not a good thing. That means you have a cortisol problem, and it's releasing more cortisol at the time to keep you awake, and that's bad. Cortisol is a couple things about cortisol is a bad thing. It's a stress hormone. So lack of sleep is stress on your body, and you're going to get a release of that cortisol, which then holds on to body fat. Okay, so go to bed. If you are having trouble sleeping, maybe you have a hard time falling asleep at night, then what I used to do, and what I do recommend to some of my clients, to pick up a little bottle of liquid melatonin. And melatonin is just a hormone that gets released from your brain, and it controls your sleep cycle in your body. And when you go into more of a sleep-deprived state, that release of that hormone gets kind of wonky and gets kind of screwed up. So it doesn't release as much as it should, and you don't fall into a deep enough sleep, and you don't get a good sleep quality. So just taking a little bit of that liquid melatonin before you go to bed actually does help you fall into a nice deep sleep a little bit quicker. And that's what I used to do when I was having trouble sleeping. I'd take a little bit of that, go to bed, read for about half an hour, and I'd fall into a nice deep sleep, and I'd have a great sleep for the rest of the night. So you don't have to take it forever. Just take it a little bit each night before you go to bed for a couple weeks, and get into that nice rhythm of going to bed earlier and getting, 6-7 hours of sleep at night, and then you wouldn't really have to take it anymore after that. So something to think about if you're having a hard time falling asleep. But the point is, get to bed, get some sleep, crush your workouts, and eat properly. My name is Cameron Macrochuck with Bodyshaping Blueprint TV.